What is up, guys? Patrick here at Spartansuppz, and today we're going to be doing a supplement review on this here EHP Labs Pride pre-workout. So we're going to go over the ingredients breakdown, tell you a little bit how it works, some of the mechanisms, go over how to use it, application, who it's going to be suitable for. We'll go through, we're going to try a flavor, try this one here, give you a bit of an overview of the other flavors available. We'll cover value for money, and then we'll give it our Spartan score at the end as well. So first up, we're going to jump into the nutritional panel. You'll have one of those, or one of these on screen now. In each of these serves. Now, this is a 20 or 40 serve, so you can do either 1 scoop or 2 scoops. 2 is the full amount, which, let's be realistic, that's what everyone's going to do. So that's what we're going to review. So you get trace amounts of carbs in this, just from the fillers. We've got 280 milligrams of total caffeine. So it's a mid-stimulant sort of pre-workout. There's nothing too wild. As you'll find about this, it's a gentle pre-workout. But getting into the skin-splitting off the bone pumps formula. 5,000 milligrams of L-citrulline. This is going to open up your blood vessels, pump more blood. It's also going to help to recirculate blood flow really well. Nitrosogene, which is an arginine silicate. What's good about this is it works well with citrulline to help keep blood going back to the muscles for a longer period of time. So you notice you stay pumped and fuller for a lot longer. Citrulline's got a very short life. When it's paired with nitrosogene, it extends that out, so you get a better pump for a lot longer. And you'll notice you feel like fuller all the way through your workout. And then we've got some betaine anhydrous. This is a source of endogenous creatine, so it helps with muscle power, and it's going to help drive better performance, which drives better pumps. Next up, we've got our recovery amino blend. So there's 4 grams of branched chains, and then you've got your essential amino acids as well. It's an odd addition to a pre-workout. You could say it's muscle sparing. It's going to help, get your marginally help with your protein intake. Not sure of the logic of why there is aminos in a pre-workout. It doesn't really do a whole lot. From a functionality standpoint, it doesn't do a whole lot. You're not really going to feel anything from it. It's certainly no harm, but it's a very odd addition. Next up, we've got our 5-stage energy blend. So we've got multiple strains of caffeine. You've got caffeine anhydrous, which is the fastest acting, and typically think of like training caffeine. It lasts for like 60, 70 minutes and give you a nice boost in mental focus, clarity, energy, etc. Then we've got Infinergy, green coffee bean extract, Innova tea, yerba mate, which are the other 4 strands. So it's going to give you like a longer acting form of caffeine. So you get not a massive hit like you would with a all anhydrous blend. Like if you had 300-400 milligrams of anhydrous, it's going to punch you in the head. This is a much more gentle sort of effect because it's staged out, but it's also going to bring you back down to your normal self in a far more gradual manner than you would get with having a lot of one source of caffeine. Then you've also got some bitter orange or synephrine in there. It's 100 milligrams. This is a lot, like a lot. So what's good about synephrine is it's a peripheral nervous system stimulant. So it wakes your body up, gets you really alert, particularly if you are training in the morning or you're feeling like physically lethargic. Caffeine won't fix that, but synephrine will. So it'll give you a nice sort of like alertness, ready to go, and get you feeling very like activated and ready. Next up, we've got some focus blends. So we've got a blend of tyrosine, taurine, which is going to help with that mind-muscle connection, help utilize the connection between the body and the stimulants, so you can get that connection happening. And then we've got some serenade. This is more commonly known as phosphatidylserine, so patented ingredient, and is an adaptogenic. So it helps with not only with performance, but with getting better at exercise as well. It's a really expensive ingredient. You don't often see it utilized. It's been around for forever, not in the patented form, but really cool ingredient, very effective. And I'm really happy that EHP have used it because it works phenomenally and literally helps you to get better at training. And then we get some theobromine, which is like, it's a derivative of coffee, great for clarity, great for focus, and will help prevent the crash. So that's what's in it. We've got pumps, no performance boosting type elements from like a physiological, no beta-alanine or creatine or anything like that. Primarily pumps, caffeine, and focus. So you get crazy pumps, have a good workout, but if you're looking for something to hit you really hard that's going to send you off your head, this is definitely not that. It's a energy, mood enhancing, clean cut pre-workout that you could use almost any time of the day. Probably not too late because of the long lasting caffeine sources, but it's going to give you a very nice boost. So let's try out this flavor here. We've got this Raspberry Twizzle flavor. Looks dope. It's got some like 3D sort of labeling and so on. So you'll feel all the effects of the label. And EHP actually do a braille on their labels. First brand I've ever seen do that. It's unusual, but pretty cool, very considerate. I'm not going to punch the tub because last time I did it, I hurt my hand. Gently rip that off. And pro tip, try to get your lid off in one piece and put it back inside the actual lid. It'll help form a better seal so it won't get clumpy. All right, I'm going to dig for a scoop. Actually see it, it's pretty handy. It's got a nice long scoop, which is great, so you can actually get to the bottom and not get covered in powder. Scoop here. Bury that thing. See, it's mixed really well. It's got a little bit of color. Looks raspberry-ish. Oh, it smells good. That's a damn good flavor. It's got like a very natural raspberry flavor, but it's that little bit of candy, like red licorice sort of flavor about it as well. Really good. There's no tanginess, there's no like grittiness or bitterness of like caffeine or citrulline or anything like that at all. Super silky, very, very, very good. This is the third flavor that I've tried in Pride. All of them have been phenomenal. In terms of other flavors that it comes in, it also comes in blue slushy, strawberry snow cone, sour green apple, cotton candy, fantasy soda, which is like a orange Fanta flavor, and the newest is voodoo blackberry. Everything I've had, phenomenal, like absolutely fantastic. Couldn't rate them highly enough. So, value for money we'll cover quickly. There's 20 to 40 serves depending on how you use it. If you use 40, it's going to be $1.75 a serve. If you have 20 workouts out of it, it's going to be $3.50. Depends on the person. I have actually been using this myself. I quite like it. It's definitely not a big, if you're having like, I want to go and like lift the most amount of weight, I want to go and hit a deadlift PR or something like that, this is probably not the right tool for the job. This is more of a finesse. If you're training like, you're trying to bring up a body part, like you struggle feeling your back or chest or something like that, you want something that's going to give you a nice boost in energy, but a clean, not overstimulated, so you can really focus on the task at hand, get that mind-muscle connection going, and get a great pump. That is what this is fantastic for. You have good workouts. You don't like overtrain. You don't train until you're completely dead and exhausted and fry yourself for the next 2 days. It's just a nice enhancement of the workout you're going to have. And afterwards, I noticed after having this, you feel good like after the workout. You don't feel completely dead and zapped like when you have a super high stimulant pre-workout. You can almost have the downers at the end of the workout because it's like you've had so much energy released in such a short period of time. You crash a little bit almost towards the end of the workout. None of that with this at all. It's really clean. It's less of a high, but it's definitely a hell of a lot less of a crash or none at all. And for an hour or two after having it, I feel good. Feel really happy, feel focused. The carryover into whatever you're doing afterwards is pretty good. And I've also noticed with this, no appetite suppression like you might get with high stim products. So overall, I'm going to rate this as the product that it is, which is a low to moderate stimulant pre-workout. I would rate this a 7. It's definitely not a 10 on the energy scale. It's on the lower side, but for pumps, for flavors, for value, for effects and so on, it's really good. It's very clean. If you're looking for a way to rotate off higher stimulant pre-workouts and still have something that's got a bit of boost, bit of clarity, and you feel really good, this is excellent. So props to EHP Labs. Very well put together product. That wraps up our supplement review on EHP Labs Pride. If you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description box to jump online and purchase or review it if you would like. Or of course, you can come visit us in any store as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you in the next one.